Right, I believe we are running yet again. Let's run this a second time.
Hi.
My internet is better, and this time it shouldn't hopefully mess with me anymore. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the YTMCU podcast. We have not done an episode of the show in 10 months when I talked to good old Cole Allen about his experience in the YTMCU. But today, I am bringing to you a new guest who has a lot of insight that hopefully we can get some good deets from. So go ahead and tell us about yourself.
All right. Hello, my name is Ben Gerhart. I've played 3 major-ish characters, Spider-Man, Shocker, and Tudor in the Moon Knight movies.
Single.
Movie, single. Yeah, I time traveled and showed up in the first 3. Just in the background.
Yeah, so Mr. Ben Brown.
Brown?
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Ben.
Tell us about how you joined.
Well, it was my freshman year of high school at a football game, and Brady Hasselfluck, Mr. Iron Fist himself, was a good knuckle crack.
Thank you.
He was talking about how his and Alex Lumen's YouTube channel had blown up and was getting a lot of views, and I was like, okay, tell me, what's the name? I want to watch it. And he was like, no, not until you graduate. And then at Levi Bender's Eagle Project, I interrogated Alex about it, and he let me join to play Shocker in the Thunderbolts movie. That never happened.
It did not. This is true.
But I still played Shocker, so yippee!
That's right. Yeah, I think originally I was going to have you be in the Thunderbolts movie. That did not happen, but yeah, freaking wicked if it did. What made me not do that? I don't remember. I think it's just we had other stuff we wanted to do. I actually still want to do a Thunderbolts movie. He wouldn't be in it though. You'd be someone else. He'd probably being Bullseye. Not as cool.
No, he's not.
Definitely more competent. But
Yeah.
That's interesting. So yeah. Now that you're in it, like, how does it feel?
It feels good. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy comics and movies about comic books, and it's a lot of fun. I get to hang out with my friends, be incredibly stupid on camera.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Yeah.
It's being incredibly stupid.
Like falling.
Yeah, that was actually really funny.
That was.
We fell a good bit.
Yeah.
Quite literally today we finished the Hellcat shooting, and Ben and I both fell. I fell when doing a lunge, and I really hated the way it felt. And then he fell, like...
Yeah, you fell.
Literally, like, 10 seconds later.
Yeah.
It's freaking fantastic.
Like a cartoon character.
Yeah, that's literally what it was like. Cartoon characters.
It was great.
It was just that poor of a performance. We fell. And broke our necks.
Rip.
So... Yeah, I know my stream rate's low. Blah, blah, blah. I hate doing the streams, because the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended amount. I don't care.
Hate to lie to you. Yeah, I don't want to be here that much. Just thought I'd let you know.
Alright, I'm gonna ignore that.
Okay.
Not you, the freaking bitrate crap.
And me.
Yeah. So, tell everybody a little bit about the experience that you've had outside of the YTMCU. Like, have you done any movies or theater or anything?
I have done theater. I did a 1-act and a musical so far. I'm definitely going to do more. The 1-act I played the alto saxophone in, so I didn't really act. And the musical, I was tech for. I was a Foley art, so I haven't really had any acting experience outside of the YTMCU.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that something you'd ever want to do?
Probably, yeah. I'm probably going to act in theater, because being tech is kind of boring. Kind of sit there for half of it until you're told something to do, and you get yelled at a lot. At least by our director.
So, who'd you play in that performance you did? Who were you?
The 1-act?
Yeah.
I gave my character a name. His name was Smokin' Johnny.
Smokin' Johnny.
Yeah, because it was set in, like, Noir, so everyone was smoking, so lung cancer, obviously. And there was a scene in a nightclub where we were actually allowed to talk and be background characters. So obviously I talk like I've been smoking for 50 years.
That's hilarious. Who'd you play in the musical?
Foley artists. So I sat in a corner and made rock skipping noises.
That's hilarious. I mean, that is necessary, though. I mean,
yeah,
they do that in movies.
they do. But like, they could have sound.
Yeah. We don't do that most of the time. We kind of just take random stuff I find on YouTube and throw that together.
Yeah.
Though I do sometimes like to make noises. It depends what it is, though. A lot of times it's like voice acting. I just like do random sound effects. Yeah, like I think the most cool thing is probably Venom's voice that Jack Mack does. Is really awesome.
That does sound sick.
We talked about how you joined the YTMCU. Why did you want to? Like, what about it was like that interesting?
Well, it started as I wanted to make Brady angry.
That's funny.
That is actually, I was like, oh yeah, I want to join, and Brady gave me a dirty look.
I just remember Brady like specifically being like, I don't want anyone that I'm in band with or in school with to like be part of this and know that I'm like a huge loser. And I was like, man, that would be funny. I'm gonna invite Ben, and I did.
And now I know that he's a giant loser. I'm kidding. I love Brady.
It's okay. You are too.
Yeah, I know.
So am I.
We're all
We all are. It doesn't matter. So, everyone has their dream role, at least from what I can tell. Isaiah Blair has Daredevil and Gambit. I had Moon Knight and Quicksilver. When you joined, who did you have the best hope that you would get to play?
Spider-Man and Deadpool.
I knew you were going to say that,
but
I just wanted you to tell everybody anyway.
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck because you're going to play both of them.
Woo! Sucks that we can't have a collab movie then.
I know. That's the only issue is that you can't do Spider-Man Deadpool. But you will get a Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's going to be cool.
Which will be very fun. Wyatt is very excited for that. I need to get it. He'll probably be the next guy on here. I was talking to him about it. I was probably going to do it with him today if he was here.
But
I can't. I might have done a double feature like I did with Jacob and Dalton. Or Jack Mack and Dalton.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds weird.
Don't call him Jacob. What's wrong with you?
Whoa, that's weird. So who all have you played? Lay it down for like every single character.
Every single character? Well, my first appearance was shirtless as a demon in Midnight Suns.
Yeah, you were the Seth Rogen demon, as you called him. Because you did like a Seth Rogen voice for him.
Oh my gosh, yeah, when I like introduced everyone to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Introduced them to Hitler.
Yeah.
He was beaten to death by demons.
That was also supposed to be, who was it? Julius Caesar?
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah. I don't know. I think everyone was just really tired.
Well, I think we ran out of time.
Yeah, that too. Mix of both.
Yeah, that filming day was both great and terrible at the same time. Let's see, who else have you played? I can really name.
I've played random goons who get beat up. I know that.
Those don't count.
Okay, those
I mean, like, named characters.
Named characters.
Take a look.
Shocker, Spider-Man, and Tudor. I think that's it.
You played Bullseye.
Oh, right. I did sub in as Bullseye.
You were also freaking Pace Pop Pete in freaking Dragon and Tiger 3.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The, like, Stupid 3 or whatever they were called.
Yeah, the Terrible 3.
Terrible 3.
Sinister 6 if they were a bunch of freaking losers.
Yeah. Who? I subbed in for Blind Spot.
That just happened.
Yeah.
That movie isn't out yet at the time of this being uploaded, but it will be out soon. Actually, that's a great time for me to announce this. Hellcat drops in 3 weeks, and then Shocker drops the week after.
Why are you asking me when you looked over like?
Oh, I thought you might have known about Shocker. But
I don't know.
You are the main character.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm in the loop.
Yeah. I try to keep all my guys in the loop about at least my stuff. Yeah, the Hellcat drops the 20th.
Oh yeah, Shocker drops 27th.
Shocker drops 27th.
July.
So watch out for those. You get 2 movies coming up soon, so I hope you guys enjoy that. We're working to finish Hyperion and Moon Knight 4. Those should be out soon as well. All right, next question. So about all those roles, let's go out after them one by one and have a deep discussion.
All right.
So when you first showed up and played that demon, what were your thoughts on that?
I don't know. There wasn't really many thoughts in my brain. I was like, okay, I have to say these lines, and then I said them.
Nothing in particularly interesting.
That was just a demon wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you thinking you'd get something better? Or was you thinking that was just like the trial run?
Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, okay, first time, obviously it's not going to be like the biggest character.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually that's not how it goes.
Yeah.
And then freaking Paste Pot Pete.
Paste Pot Pete.
That was another one of those ones that you just were kind of like thrown to do it.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll get into like actually important roles. Who is next? Spider-Man?
I think it was Shocker.
Shocker.
Yeah, Shocker first.
Who'd you think about Shocker? Because I know at the beginning you were like, oh, Shocker is definitely a character. And now you're like, what do you think about him now?
I love Shocker. I don't know if he's my favorite Spider-Man villain, but definitely playing him has gotten me to like him a lot more.
Hey, man, wouldn't it be crazy if we talked about Spider-Man villains? Wink, wink. We're going to do that after this.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. That'll probably come out next week. We'll talk about Spider-Man villains. Me and Ben will rank all of them.
Every single one.
No.
No.
Should we rank the comic ones or like our versions of them? We'll do both. We'll mix them up.
All right.
Be like, yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, I really love Shocker as a character. His power set is interesting.
Freaking vibro shot gauntlets.
That's
He's right there.
Yeah, he is. I was staring at him the entire time I was talking about him.
Heck yeah.
Like everyone else, I don't know. It's like a different power.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like his comes. I like a lot of Spider-Man villains because their powers come from like their knowledge.
Right.
Like, I have this kind of thought that like Spider-Man villains are almost like a dark reflection of himself. Because like think about it, Spider-Man made his web shooters because he's smart, he's knowledgeable,
right,
and he wants to do what he does because he doesn't have a lot, and he wants to make up for people that don't have a lot by giving them something. Whereas his villains, they don't have a lot, so they use their intelligence to make their weapons and their powers and use it to get more.
Right.
So it's kind of like an interesting reversal of the meaning of the character.
Getting real philosophical.
Thanks. I try to do that. I think a lot when I do these projects, and I think a lot about just characters in general.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Spider-Man.
Okay, probably my favorite fictional character of all time.
Can't blame you. He's freaking awesome.
He is. I love the things he stands for, obviously.
He is the best hero in existence.
Yeah.
He's not my favorite by a lot. He's not even my top 20. But like,
really?
No, I got a lot of weird characters I really like. But I think So I've kind of have this idea going on that just because something's your favorite doesn't mean it's the best.
Right.
Like my favorite character in Marvel is Moon Knight.
Yeah.
But he's not the best. I think Spider-Man is the best superhero ever.
Yeah. Like even compared to like Batman,
Superman, all those dudes. Like I think Spider-Man he's peak.
He is.
His storylines are awesome. His characters, his villains, his motivations are awesome. His films are usually really good.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a great character.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And also the fact that you got like 50 million variations. You have Peter Parker, Gwen, everyone.
Spider-Gwen, Miguel O'Hara, Ben Reilly, wink wink. Miles Morales, wink wink maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Anyone can wear the mask.
That's true. How do you feel about playing Spider-Man now? Like,
I love it. I'm just very happy that I get to play such a memorable character.
Same man, he shows up a lot.
He does.
So you got a lot of screen time as old Spidey.
I do.
Shows up in Hellcat. Shows up in his own movies.
Obviously.
Helps with Dragon and Tiger. Shows up in some other stuff. He hangs around.
He does.
Get it?
Oh my god.
So anyway, what do you think about Bullseye? You played him for like 2 scenes.
He's psychotic.
Yes, I can.
And shut up. I know like nothing about that character. I know that he's a crazy guy with good aim and fights Daredevil sometimes.
So Bullseye, he was this guy. Dude had like no parents. He doesn't even have a name. Like he doesn't have a last name. His name is Lester. But he was a baseball player that had like, huh?
It's a lame ass name.
I know. But he was like a baseball player that had like really good aim and was like insane. So like first time he got like really mad on a game and like threw a ball into someone's head and like blew their head off basically.
Oh my god.
And so ever since then he like devoted his life to like being an assassin and just like using his incredible aim to kill people.
Does he have that like with guns or just throwing?
Anything. He can aim with a gun, he can throw a gun.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. He'll shoot you and then once he runs out of bullets he's gonna start throwing the gun at you. He has an adamantium skeleton.
Really?
So back in the really old days, he got pushed off a rooftop by Daredevil, and it broke his spine, and then his entire
Really?
skeleton was infused with adamantium. So now his spine is like indestructible.
That's cool.
He's a really unique character.
He is.
You'll probably see him again. He's up for like 5 seconds in Moon Knight 4, and then gets clapped at the villain bar.
It's my favorite thing to do in movies is just lie dead on the floor or knocked out.
So we'll talk about somebody that is not as interesting. Well, not I can't say not as interesting. Not as like known.
Mainstream.
Yeah. What about Tudor? What do you think of him?
I read the comics that he's in. He seems cool. He's very ominous. I feel like a James Bond villain anytime I play him.
I honestly feel like I fleshed him out more than the actual story did.
Yeah, definitely. You did.
I think I love the Moon Knight run that it comes from, but I think a lot of the villains in that are just like really not that interesting.
Yeah, I think I started reading that one. I don't think I ever finished. I just start comic series a lot and then stop.
So Nemean, Maul, and Tudor all just kind of die. Like they just kind of fight Moon Knight and then they just stop existing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
like Moon Knight kills both Nemean and Grand Maul in a basement somewhere, and then Tudor gets fucked up.
just a random basement.
Yeah, like that's pretty much all it is. But in our movie, Nemean and Grand Maul don't die.
Yeah.
And Tudor also dies. But he's a little bit more interesting.
You allowed to say that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't think so, but I don't even know if I'm going to listen to this shit.
I will. I'll go. This is what I'll listen to when I sleep.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
ASMR.
I was there. Of course I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we did a good job with the Vampire Gang and Scarlet Facinera as a new character. We kind of like made her into an almost like new character. Like we turned her into a vampire named Bloodhunter.
Oh right, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, Bloodhunter is actually another character called Stained Glass Scarlet, but we decided that we wanted to make her into something a little more unique to the plot. So she became Bloodhunter and not Stained Glass Scarlet.
Nice.
Which I think is more interesting.
Yeah, taking creative liberty. I like it.
Yeah, I definitely think it was the best option. So it's probably gonna be easy for you. I do this with everybody. Like rank all of your roles from least favorite to favorite.
I add in the one I'm gonna play.
No.
Nah, you suck.
Hasn't happened yet.
Spider-Man, Shocker.
I said least favorite.
Oh, least favorite?
Least favorite first.
Okay, yeah, Spider-Man. I'm kidding. Random guy, Seth Rogen, Demon.
Yeah, he sucks. He was funny though.
He was. Tudor, Shocker, Spider-Man.
Damn, Tudor's that low.
Well, I didn't hate playing Tudor, but I enjoyed playing Shocker more. I got to play more.
You
Shocker.
forgot Bullseye and friggin' PPP.
Oh yeah, I forgot about PP Pants.
PPP.
So, Seth Rogen, PP Pants, Bullseye, Tudor, Shocker, Spider-Man.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, well, Bullseye will get to come back, so you'll at least get to give that one another go.
Yeah.
It'll be more fleshed out. Of course, Spider-Man will show up a lot because he's like one of the main characters in the universe.
So you kill him.
So other than them and Deadpool, is anyone else you like particularly or are interested in playing? Or are you just kind of going to be willing to give whatever you've given?
I'm just willing to be anyone. Really.
Real.
I didn't know anything about like half the characters in the YTMCU, I'm gonna be honest. When I started, I didn't know like anything about Psylocke. I still don't. I just know that she's a hero.
Right.
I thought she was a villain when I first saw her, I'm not gonna lie. First time I saw her was in Fortnite, so that's probably the worst thing ever.
That is actually hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
First time I heard about the X-Force and Cable and Domino and Psylocke, not Deadpool, that's good, was all from Fortnite.
That's crazy.
I know.
And I really wish I had more questions. Let's see if I can like look at any of those questions.
Yes, steal someone else's.
So what movies have you seen? Like from us. Don't be afraid to say like none of them.
I've seen Moon Knight 1.
That's terrible.
I think I think I watched like half of, what was it? The one with the Winter Soldier? Is it called The Winter Soldier?
Again, that's terrible. That's actually even more terrible.
And
Those
I
movies
saw
are
half
god-awful.
of the first Dragon and Tiger.
So you watched some of the first three?
Yeah,
Those ones are horrible, bro.
I haven't seen Sin Eater.
That's a really good one, I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
People say they like that a lot.
I was there for the watch party of Spider-Man, and Wolverine.
Right. Have you seen Midnight Suns?
No.
That's a really good one. I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
Dragon Tiger 3 is banging.
Was I there for one?
I think all the ones that have come out after Quicksilver have just been really good.
They have.
Midnight Suns is good, Spider-Man's good, Wolverine, Dragon Tiger 3, and all the ones we're working on right now look pretty good.
Very excited to see those.
Yeah.
Unless I missed the last party.
Yeah, I don't think you will, though.
I better not.
So, I mean, you can always just, like...
Watch them on my own time.
Yeah. Watching them together is much better.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to look through, like, everyone else's different questions and see if I got anything.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Who are your favorite people to work with on set?
Alex Newman.
No.
What do you mean, no? Yeah, Alex is really nice to work with. I'm saying this like he's not.
Sitting right next to you.
Yeah. Wyatt's funny to work with.
Wyatt is very fun to work with. I love that guy.
Yeah. Everyone else sucks. I'm kidding. Jack Mack's really fun. Dalton is cool. He's chill.
He's chill.
Brady's chill.
He said I'm lying.
I did not! I hate that guy. Ooh. Kidding, I love him. He's my canonical father.
First said canonical.
I did. I don't know what's wrong with me. Basically everyone. Like, I don't really... Oh, God, I don't want to work with that guy. I don't say that.
Yeah. Dakota Ramsey. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you all know this. No, that's a different guy.
Yeah, I know.
Dakota Ramsey is no longer part of the YTMCU. That's why Ben is Spider-Man.
And Bullseye.
And Bullseye. And any other character that Dakota plays is probably going to be replaced by.
That's me.
Yeah.
Anytime I talk about a character, I just stare at Alex's collection of said character.
Yeah, I have Marvel Legends that are specifically tailored to the characters that I'm going to put into movies or that are already in the movies. So, like, I said Spider-Man, and I'm staring at Spider-Man, and I look at Shocker, and there he is, and Moon Knight, and all the Midnight Suns, and all that shit. They're all there. They're all there. Woo!
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something good. It sucks that you haven't seen all the movies, because, like, that would really help me to, like... What's your favorite color?
Oh, I'm a big fan of purple.
Same. Danny Phantom or whatever.
Danny Phantom Tax or whatever.
Shut.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah, we gotta do this for like an hour or something, 22 minutes.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
How long until you just start asking about how I was born?
So, your conception.
Yeah, I was born at a very young age. My parents didn't show up to my actual birth. I'm just copying off of Dr. Doofenshmirtz now.
They always hated me. Freaking Meet the Robinsons.
Oh my god.
I feel like I should be asking like other introspective questions, but I just really don't know what to ask.
No.
I don't know you as well as I know some of the other guys, which sucks because like I think you're awesome.
Maybe it's probably because I didn't show up to filming for like
that's part of it.
A long time.
When you don't show up, I tend to forget things.
Yeah.
Which isn't your fault, of course. Things happen.
Well, it is kind of my fault I didn't show up. I joined theater.
Well, I mean, hey, you gotta have aspirations.
Yeah.
I can't blame you for that.
You said ass. That's funny.
I'm not gonna be one of those guys that's like, how dare you do this instead of coming to my fucking movies. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
It's not like we get paid to do this. We're just a bunch of fucking losers in costumes and fucking around in the middle of Shinston, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it don't matter that much.
Would be nice if you paid me.
Dude, if I could, I would. Trust me. I would fork over all my cash.
I would, like, not accept payment, honestly. I'd throw it right back at you. It's just fun to do. I'm not, like... There was no gun put to my head to play any of these characters except Bullseye. I'm kidding.
Except Bullseye.
There's gonna be Shocker in that scene.
Except Pace Pop Pete.
Oh, yeah. That was also thrown at me. I still know nothing about that character.
He shoots cement out of a gun.
Are you serious?
Paste pot. He has a pot.
That's
what
he does.
People. Yes. Honestly, playing Hobgoblin is much more fun. At least he's a fucking joke character. I can just show up and get his ass beat by literally everyone.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna add Big Wheel.
He's been clapped by Spider-Man, Iron Fist like twice, and Hellcat.
Wow.
He was supposed to be beat by Moon Knight, but I was like, that's just too much.
Yeah.
If I have him fight Moon Knight, he's just gonna die.
Him versus Hyperion.
Good lord. That's a character I really want to play. I just thought of one. Huh?
None.
I was gonna say, is there anybody that you think? Oh shit. Hold on.
I don't really think that often.
When you like look at like characters in the YTMCU, like Spider-Man, Strange, Iron Fist, is there anyone that you just feel like is just perfect as who they play?
You as Moon Knight is definitely perfect.
Thank you.
Owen Parker / Jack Mack as Venom is definitely perfect.
Yeah, real. Too bad we would probably not see that one anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys will know when you watch Moon Knight 4's behind the scenes. Owen left us to go to the military. And you did not just say that.
I did not. You're right.
But we probably won't see him again, unfortunately. But we will have a new Venom. It just will not be him. But anyway.
Do Sin Eater. You as Sin Eater. That definitely makes sense.
Thanks.
Wyatt as Wolverine, I can mainly see.
I think Wyatt is an awesome Wolverine.
He is. Wyatt as Norman Osborn, the voice is perfect.
He's a great Green Goblin.
He is.
He's going to come back too, and y'all are going to love it. You're going to see more and more. There's actually, I think, 2 films that is confirmed Green Goblin will be like the villain of. He's going to be in the Mania movie. If that happens. And he's going to be the Sinister Six movie's main villain.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we can talk about that.
I know, but I wasn't done.
Okay.
Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm a good Spider-Man.
I think you are. I think you're a fucking awesome Spider-Man.
And can't say that one yet.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
I think you'll be a great Deadpool.
I'm excited because I just act like Deadpool.
Well, there will be a segment later on where we talk about future roles, so you can talk all about that.
Cool.
Anybody else you think is a great, perfect match for their character?
Kendall's Hellcat.
She's a great Hellcat.
Yeah.
I don't think she likes playing her that much, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I think she really wants to play Psylocke, though, so I'm excited to see that one.
I'm excited for that movie in general.
Yeah, the X-Force movie is going to be very fun.
Is that what it's called? X-Force?
It's called Psylocke X-Force.
Okay, cool.
It was originally called Department X because we didn't have the entire X-Force team. But once I was able to get Deadpool, I was like, I'm just going to call it X-Force, like Psylocke X-Force. Because while it is about X-Force, it's mainly her.
Right.
Like her part in the story. Of course, you get Wolverine, Deadpool, and Havoc, and like their parts in it, but they are just not as focused on as her. And it's mainly about her.
Yeah.
Because she possesses a great power that the main villain wants to siphon from her.
You know what they say. Great power.
Comes great power.
With even more power.
Oh, yes.
That's about it.
Okay.
Everyone else sucks at their roles. I'm sorry, no.
I'm surprised you didn't say Brady's Iron Fist.
Yeah, actually, yeah, now that you mention it. And Jack Mack is Doctor Strange.
That one, too. That one's also... I feel like if you had like a Mount... Okay, no, I got it. YTMCU Mount Rushmore. Who's your 4 heads? Who's your 4 heads on the fucking Mount Rushmore?
Shouldn't be tapping the table, sorry.
Yeah, it fucks with the mic, but I don't care. Okay, maybe I do it.
Moon Knight. Alex Newman, Moon Knight. Brady, Iron Fist.
I feel like the other 2 are obvious. I feel like it's got to be Doctor Strange and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Villain Mount Rushmore, who you got on there? That one's a little bit harder, because there's just so many. I feel like I got my 4. I don't think you've seen the movies that they come from.
No, I haven't seen enough movies to know this.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. But I think I got mine.
That's it.
So, gotta go with Sin Eater, of course.
Oh, yeah.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Not to toot my own horn, but I just really am proud of that character. I took a character that was like literally just some fucking dude with a gun and made him like
badass.
In Brady's words, the most compelling villain that we've done.
It is.
Crossbones from Secret Avengers. I feel like he was a freaking fantastic villain.
I have not seen that movie. I'm sorry.
Movie isn't that great, but Jonathan is a very good villain. I'm gonna have to go with probably. I'm gonna three-way split between this one. I feel like it's between Bushman from Moon Knight,
Okay.
Green Goblin and Mr. X,
Mm.
because I feel like they all have like their own unique things about them.
Yeah.
Bushman's an iconic Moon Knight villain. He's freaking terrifying. Mr. X is like just a horrible person that you just want to see die the entire time, which is what you want. You want to see the villain lose.
Yeah.
And then Green Goblin, I mean, very compelling villain, very well performed villain.
Definitely.
Just freaking interesting. I mean, interesting enough that he's going to show up again.
Yeah.
And that's a merit in of its own because at least I know in the MCU, not all villains come back more than once.
No.
I think there's going to be several villains coming up that will join that Mount Rushmore. Looking at two of them right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're both the mutant masterminds. One from Psylocke, one from the Scarlet Witch movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's happening.
Yeah. My fourth spot, I don't know who. I mean, I feel like the Hood could go on there. He's pretty cool.
Probably Paste Pot Pete.
Pace Pop Pete. I would have us rank characters right now, but we're gonna do that in a separate video, so
yeah,
just not gonna fuck with that right now. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of all the characters that like you've seen, like who are your favorites? Like not even just like as the actors, just like characters that you find to be like really cool to watch.
Just in YTMCU?
Yeah.
Venom. I like that. The whole Venom.
I love Venom. I think I did him pretty well. I know he's one of my favorite characters, so I like try to make him like as accurate as possible. Like he's still terrifying, but he's also a big goofball at the same time.
Yeah. Sin Eater, obviously.
Love that guy.
Definitely.
Sad to see him go, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
Great character ending.
Definitely.
He made his peace.
Good. Peace. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to say for that. I definitely need to watch more of the movies.
Yeah, we definitely should have like just a random sit down and just watch everything.
Yeah.
Thinking about stuff.
Yeah, there's a movie we're both writing that we could talk about.
I think it's about time we do that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we'll talk about that last. Let's talk about the upcoming films.
All right.
And then we'll segue into that. So, of course, Hyperion's coming out. That's going to be really fun.
Right. I don't think I'm in a single scene for that so far, am I?
Haven't done a single scene for it, but you're in a couple.
I've recorded.
Hyperion fights Moonstone. Those are like two of the most OP characters fighting so far. Like, I'd say Hyperion, up to this point, is probably like the physically strongest hero that we have. Him and Sentry.
Yeah.
Who, speaking of Sentry, he's getting a movie too. What? Played by Jonathan Lumen, returning to be Sentry. I'll be playing the Void, a.k.a. the split personality of Sentry. Ben will be Spider-Man.
Hi.
We'll have some interesting people in it. Kendall will be playing a psychiatrist by the name of Dr. Worth, who I know you're thinking, well, that sounds boring. She's just an average woman. Well, she's actually like one of the main characters. Because she is the one that helps keep this mentally unstable man from destroying the entire universe.
It's always nice.
What else is there? We'll talk about X-Force. X-Force. It's a movie about Psylocke and her training to become the ultimate psychic ninja. She joins this group called Department X, which is a mercenary organization where they hire mutants with good powers to do jobs for them and they, like experiment with their powers. The team consists of Psylocke, Wolverine, Phantom X, you probably never heard of.
Thanks.
Havoc and Deadpool, who just got added recently, which I'm very happy about.
Very.
And they fight the amazing villain, Mr. Sinister.
Who is playing Mr. Sinister?
Dalton Gould is playing Mr. Sinister. You'll see a couple other villains, Mystique,
Nice.
Omega Red, Avalanche, and Mastermind.
I have to get figures for all of those.
Yeah, yep, I will. But you'll be seeing all them. They're really fun. Then we have Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, which is about the twins.
It's about Scarlet Witch.
Shayla will be playing Scarlet Witch. I will be returning as good old Quickie Boy. Kendall will be Polaris. Brady Hasselflug will be playing Magneto, the villain of the story.
Cannot wait for that.
It's going to be really freaking awesome. I got a feeling that it's going to be a great time. And yeah, that one's gonna be fun. Let's talk about some other small projects that I'm thinking about doing. I'm just gonna throw out some ones that I'd like to do that might happen, might not. I'm thinking about doing one about Scarlet Spider and Black Cat.
That is a need. I want that so bad.
I do too. That sounds like a great freaking movie.
It does.
I think about doing a project about Mania. If you know who that is, she's a girl who obtained a piece of the Venom symbiote, and she was like mentally unstable, so she became like this anti-hero punk rock Venom.
It's a cool looking character.
The villain would be Carnage.
That'd be awesome.
With Green Goblin also in the film. Green Goblin would be running the Life Foundation, who would send Carnage to kill the Venom symbiotes and take them for himself.
Nice.
I want to do a film about Blade called Daywalker, which is basically about him fighting the villain Deacon Frost and his vampire gang.
I don't know who Deacon Frost is. But
He's like a random vampire dude.
sounds familiar.
He's in Moon Knight 4.
Oh, okay. That's probably right.
They visit him, and Morbius fights him. Who else is... What other projects? I think that's all of them that I really wanted to bring up. Oh, Ghost Rider. I want to do a Ghost Rider short with Blackheart as the main villain.
That'd be cool.
It's going to have Satana and Frank Drake in it, and some other mystic dudes.
Drake?
No, not Drake. Sort of fat. Anyway. I won't say the rest of that. But yeah, that'd be really fun. Oh, some characters you're going to see coming up in movies. Sentry, you'll have some cool villains, like Titania will show up. Obviously, the Void will show up. You'll see Reed Richards and Emma Frost.
Ooh.
They're going to show up.
Those nice, yeah.
They're pretty integral to the final battle. Scarlet Witch, you'll get to see a lot of characters relating to that sphere. Like, you'll see Wonder Man and Crystal, and Havoc obviously will be there because he's Polaris' boyfriend.
Sick.
You'll see Professor X and some other X-Men. And in the freaking X-Force movie, there's a lot of cameos. A lot of villains from X-Men, like you'll see, of course, Avalanche, Mastermind, Mystique, Omega Red. You'll also get to see Cyclops.
Ooh.
Cyclops shows up at the end, and so does
Really?
Professor X.
Huh.
I won't spoil why, but they have a really cool thing at the end that might lead to a future film.
I can't read lips. I don't know what you just said.
Are you lying?
No.
Oh, you did notice it?
I know you did that.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Okay, yeah.
And it would have to do with her and Wolverine.
That'd be cool.
And some other characters.
Yeah, sorry.
What else was I going to say? I think that's everybody. So let's talk about our movie.
All right.
Then I'll let you say it because it's mainly your thing.
Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six.
Sinister Secrets.
Yeah, Spider-Man Sinister Secrets.
So we're half and half in this. Ben is doing like the personal plot of the story, and I'm fucking with the villains because bro knows I love some villains.
Yeah, that's half the characters up there.
Yep. So let's talk about your stuff, and then I'll go to mine.
So it's going to mainly focus on, you'll never guess this, Spider-Man.
Holy shit.
I know. I thought I was going to focus on Reed Richards.
Moon Knight's in the movie.
Yeah.
Reed Richards. That's a random one. I like it.
Yeah. I'm planning on adding a Mary Jane.
Most likely played by Shayla.
Yeah, because Spider-Man got to get him some pussy.
That's hilarious. We still doing Harry? Is that still a thing?
I don't think we have enough people to do
I don't think we do either.
No, which really sucks, because that would have been really neat to do. I was going to have...
Hey, well, there's a guy that could do it. He hasn't been in a movie yet, but he wants to. His name's Mansell. He's going to play Wonder Man in the Scarlet Witch movie. And Cyclops. He's a very young face. So he could be good at Harry.
Yeah.
He almost kind of looks like a younger version of Wyatt.
Really?
Yeah, in a weird way. Anyway.
I was planning on having a subplot with Harry trying to break out the Six out of the raft. But that eventually fell through because there was no one to play him.
Yeah, with a movie with that many characters, it's kind of hard to cast aside people.
I know. I was going to have him be like a new Goblin. I was planning on having like Green Goblin die and him replace him. But like no, that's dumb. That's stupid.
Yeah, we shouldn't kill Green Goblin.
No.
He's just too good.
He is.
So is that everything for you? For right now?
Yeah.
What other returning characters are we gonna see, like Aunt May and all those dudes?
Definitely gonna
Peter's
see
friends?
Aunt May. Peter's friends, yeah.
So Danny and Shang.
Danny,
all those
Shang.
dudes.
Might get a Moon Knight cameo. Oh, that'd be neat.
Oh yeah, no, I'm kidding. Possible.
Maybe.
I think you could. Oh, there's a whole bunch of characters he's become friends with that he could have cameo. Of course, you got Doctor Strange, Sentry, and Hellcat are all like some of his main friends.
Those sucks that you put half those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Still in the rough stages, thinking it out.
So villains. Talk about the villains.
Villains.
So we have, going in order from, I'd say, least important to most important, we have Electro returning from the Shocker the Big Score.
Yeah.
Let me set the tone here. In all of these characters' previous appearances, they were locked up at the end of the film. So Electro, after Shocker the Big Score, Spider-Man sends him to the raft.
Right.
After Sin's Rising, Goblin gets sent to the raft.
Yeah.
You don't see it, but Dr. Octopus is in the raft. Craven after Hellcat in the raft. Scorpion after Hellcat in the raft. And the other characters, we haven't decided. It's either going to be Prowler or Lizard is also in the raft.
Cannot wait for that.
So, my idea, are you cool with me saying it?
Yeah.
Since we're just kind of like spitballing.
No!
I don't know if you had like a specific idea or if you're just letting me spitball.
I just like spitball.
So my thought process here is Goblin really, really, really is pissed off.
Just in general.
Has you ever seen the show My Hero Academia?
No.
Okay, well there's a character in it called Tomura Shigaraki, right? He's like the villain of the show. He literally just wants to like fuck up the main character's life. But there's another villain called Stain, and he is what they call the hero killer. He believes in like good morals and like, well, I can't say good morals. He's like almost like an anti-hero that wants to kill fake heroes.
Oh.
And so Green Goblin, he now feels as if he is living in the Sin Eater's shadow. So he's like, I'm going to break out and I'm going to do something insane to show that I am the real villain. So he gets into contact with Goblin. Yes, himself. I mean, yeah, kind of does. He gets into contact with Craven, the Hunter, Electro, the Scorpion, Dr. Octopus, and Prowler/Lizard. And it's like, what if we all just broke out and took out Spider-Man? His whole goal is to defeat Spider-Man and he could probably kill him if he really wanted to.
He would. He's going to try. He ruined his life.
So he is going to get all these villains out and use them all to systematically weaken Spider-Man, and then he's going to go in for the kill. But what they don't know is that he's actually going to kill all of them too, and be like, I'm the apex villain above all else. And meanwhile, this is going on, like some other villains, like Black Cat and Venom and some other people are all like figuring out this shit.
Right.
And so Black Cat is going to like fill Spider-Man in on what's going on, because when they break out, she decides to slip out as well. You're going to see some other characters show him, like Ben Reilly's going to show up to help stop all the villains.
Can't wait. That's going to be sick.
You're going to see maybe Shocker, question mark?
I don't know. It'd be difficult, but I would like to have him back.
I feel like it'd be great for him to have an interaction with Electro.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do that.
But yeah, man, we'll see. I think it'd be really freaking awesome to have that plot go down.
Just a question: is it possible that I can put in like Kingpin?
It's actually very possible.
Okay.
You'd always have it that like the true plot is Kingpin in cahoots with Green Goblin.
Maybe.
What's your thought?
I don't know. I'm thinking like Kingpin is a side plot. Maybe I don't know. It'd be cool if he was in cahoots with Green Goblin.
I don't think you should just throw in like a lot of stuff at once. I think you should mainly focus on like two things, maybe.
Right.
Because if you do too much, it gets very convoluted. But yeah, I feel like if you do more than two plots at once, it kind of gets like difficult after a while.
It does. You're right.
Yeah. But I mean, there's always room for more.
Yeah. Try my best.
So we'll see how that goes. But that's gonna be really fun.
Definitely.
I'm always excited to be in any costume ever.
Right. Me too.
I think the whole process of it is gonna be like, at first Spider-Man gets like absolutely clapped by them, but they leave him to live, and he's able to get back and formulate a plot to take them all down one by one.
With the power of friendship.
Yep, totally.
With a big dance scene at the end.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be very, very fun. I'm very excited. Let's talk about the cast of that. So, of course, you're a Spider-Man.
Obviously.
Shamala is probably going to be Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
If Harry's in it, it'll be Mansell, but who knows.
Yeah.
The villains, you got, of course, Wyatt as the Green Goblin.
Duh.
Jack Mack as Dr. Octopus.
Yep.
Me returning as the Scorpion. Craven will be Brady. Isaac will be returning as Electro. Mm-hmm. We're either going to put J-Rail in as Lizard, or I don't even know who could... Lizard, Prowler.
Yeah.
And somebody in as Lizard. I don't know about that one yet. This one's the
Yeah, it's
complicated one.
confusing.
But we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
We'd like to do Prowler.
That'd be awesome. Because you could add so many things with Prowler. It's not just Prowler, it's Miles.
Then you can add subplots for future stories if you wanted to.
That's about it. Just Miles. I don't know who else.
But yeah, that's how that one's going. But I think it's really fun if we could do that. That'd be awesome.
Cannot wait for that.
That would be probably that's one of my most excited projects to do if it happens. I love Spider-Man. I think he has a great rogues gallery,
He does.
and I think some of the dialogues between the Sinister Six would be like awesome. Like imagine some infighting and like Electro and Scorpion fight, or like
That'd be cool.
they all just start like beating the shit out of each other.
I want to kill Spider-Man. No, I want to kill Spider-Man. There's no girls. I don't know why I did that voice. It's actually how Brady sounds.
Bro, that's
sorry.
Craven some head. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else. What else is there to talk about?
I don't know. You ask non-YTMCU related questions.
We used to talk about the MCU all the time, but like now it's kind of like shitty.
It is
we don't even
very
really talk about
shitty.
it.
Who's your favorite X-Men hero? Good guy.
Comics are not.
Everything.
I don't know. I feel like I really like Psylocke. That's why I made a movie about it.
Yeah.
Love Havoc. Love Phantom X. If we're going by like mainline teams, I'd probably have to go with Bishop. I think Bishop is a really cool character. I'd love to have Bishop in a movie.
That'd be awesome.
Do you know, I just realized
What?
we ain't talked about Deadpool and Wolverine.
We have not talked about Deadpool.
Let's
and
talk
Wolverine.
about Deadpool and Wolverine.
You're writing it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Me and Brady are writing it together. He's giving me what he's got, and I'm finishing it. Ben is, of course, going to be playing the Merc with the Mouth, the Dead Man Pool. Wyatt will be coming back as the titular Wolverine. Brady will be playing a character known as Gorgon for like one scene, I think. And I'll be playing the big bad mutant of the plot, Mr. Maverick.
Mr. Maverick.
He is really cool.
Yes.
He's usually a hero / anti-hero, but we decided to make him a villain for this story. You're going to be seeing some other Weapon X-related characters like Dr. Killbrew, Omega Red, some other people featured in that origin story. Lots of them. It's really fun.
Bromance.
Yeah, there's going to be a weird one-sided bromance with Deadpool trying to seduce Wolverine, and Wolverine just like, I'm going to kill you.
I will be flirting with Wolverine the entire movie.
Real?
So if you don't want to see that, watch it anyways.
Yeah, it's not actually gay.
You don't know that.
Uh-huh.
What?
I'm in the store, but yeah, okay. But anyway, yeah, so you're going to get a lot of cool stuff out of that one. It's weird that we were so excited to talk about that, and there's like nothing to say.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten the script for it yet, so I don't really know a lot. But all I know is Maverick's the bad guy, those two are the good guys, and I think Deadpool has like amnesia. Or no, it's Wolverine that has amnesia.
Yeah.
Wolverine has like some slight amnesia. And the two of them are just trying to figure out where they came from and how they even know each other in the first place.
Right.
And so there'll be like some rehashing, like they'll go visit the X-Men and they'll talk to like X-Force and some people that they've come in contact with in the past.
That'd be cool.
So you'll get some cameos from like Professor X, Cyclops, maybe Psylocke, some other fellas from down yonder in Mutant Land. I know Quicksilver shows up and bothers the shit out of Wolverine.
Nice. Glad to know someone else can do that.
Just fun. Yeah, Deadpool's like, wow, it's kind of crazy that I'm not the only person that can piss off Wolverine. And Quicksilver's like, he's just too slow.
I think anyone can piss off Wolverine. It's
Yeah,
really
honestly.
easy. Just exist.
Real, he's an edgelord.
He is.
I feel like maybe he would get along with Moon Knight and Venom.
Yeah. That's about it.
I feel like he would be annoyed by Venom's constant lust for hunger.
Yeah.
Him and Moon Knight would probably get along because they're both just like, let's just kill everybody.
Yeah.
I know he hates Spider-Man. But doesn't hate Spider-Man. Thinks he's annoying.
Yeah.
He hates Deadpool.
I can see
With
why.
a burning passion. Because Deadpool's a freaking
Freak.
Yeah. What if instead of being called Deadpool, he was called Freakpool? Instead of regenerating, he nutted. Anyway. I literally had nothing better to say right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one's so hard. I used to be so good at this, and now I suck.
See, I asked you what was your favorite X-Men, so hopefully you'd be like, oh, okay, and then you'd be...
Well, I said Bishop, but I don't really have, like... I mean, he's just cool, I guess.
Yeah, I know, but I was hoping you'd be like, Ben, what's your favorite X-Men?
Oh, well, I know what your favorite one is. It's Deadpool.
Maybe not. Yeah, first place is Deadpool.
I kind of had a feeling.
Second is a tie between Gambit and Rogue. I just think they're really neat.
Gambit is really cool. Oh,
Gambit's badass.
shit, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a Gambit short film.
Really?
Yeah, me and Isaiah were talking about it. We're going to have Rogue in it and some other X-Men people. It was going to be like Gambit pulling off a heist and then finding out his boss was actually like screwing him over the whole time.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a neat little plot right there. But yeah, that's another one. So I have a lot of scripts. I have a lot of ideas. I'm just too creative.
Yeah.
Thinking of shit. Can't think of any damn questions, though. Is there any movie that you'd want to see?
Oh, that's a great question, man. I think a Deadpool kills the YTMCU.
That was going to be a thing.
I'd love to make that happen.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I remember.
Isaiah Blair was writing a Deadpool kills the YTMCU story that got meta.
What happened then?
He just didn't have time to write it.
Okay.
I'll say, though, at the point that we're doing right now, I don't think it'd be good anymore. Because what the plot of the story was after the events of Flip the Coin, which is a horrible movie, Deadpool would kill all of the people in our universe, go into the real world, fist fight me, and then beg me to make him a better movie, and then I'd write him another movie. Which is secretly this movie, but also the sequel to that movie, which would have originally been Deadpool and the Terrible Three, where he talks to Pastebot Pete and Trapster and frickin' Hobgoblin and convinces them to not be shitty supervillains. And then they all pull off a plot to make money that involves them faking a victory over him so they can all make money. But now that we're doing Deadpool and Wolverine, I mean, what does he have to ask for?
See, if that movie sucks,
then we'll do it. Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, big brain. Dude, Deadpool quadrilogy.
I think just Deadpool.
Can't wait for 10 years from now when we're all just like, hey, man, remember those YTMCU characters that got 4 movies? Yeah, man, Moon Knight. And don't forget about Deadpool. The first 2 were shit.
The first 2 were shit, and then I killed everyone.
And then the last 2 were good. That does sound very funny, though. And I remember Isaiah was like, Deadpool's going to kill all the characters in like hilarious ways. Like, he was going to put Ghost Rider out with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. God, that'd be so cool to see. Like, I don't know. It'd be a fun thing to do. It'd be a good April Fool's thing.
It would be.
Where you just don't talk about it at all.
That would be a good April Fool's thing. That's what I've been doing like the past 2 years with Moon Knight Chapter 4. Just been putting out Rick Astley videos with the thumbnail.
That was hilarious.
That was. Hey man, April Fool's next year, Shield Files. Watch out. It's going to be about Hobgoblin. Really funny. This isn't our movie, but I know Brady's working on a remake for the Daredevil series. He's going to do like a trilogy.
Really?
No, Daredevil, Foggy, Kingpin, Bullseye. Hey, you're going to be Bullseye.
Oh, yeah.
Brady says Bullseye is actually going to get like fleshed out this time.
Nice.
So you'll get to see Bullseye be Bullseye. I'm thinking about doing a Thunderbolts movie. I think you'd really like that one because
that'd be cool.
It'd be in a similar vein to Sinister Six, but instead of them being employed by the Goblin to kill Spider-Man, it's them being employed by the government to kill random people to cover up crimes. So the team would be Baron Zemo, led by.
Love to see him.
So like you have an archetype, like the leader is Zemo.
Yeah.
The assassin is Bullseye. The powerhouses you'd have Moonstone and Titania, and then the wild card would be Scorpion. And then that team would like all get together, and the government would like make them do like crazy tasks. It'd be like R-rated out the ass. Like they would be like blowing people up and like blood would be everywhere.
God.
Because they're villains, so like they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, obviously.
Like I'd have Bullseye throw a gun into someone's chest and like there's blood explode out of their fucking face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because all these characters are like gruesome.
Yeah.
Zemo's probably the least, but even still, like in the Hyperion movie, it hasn't came out yet, but Moonstone like explodes a guy, and then like carries around his severed skull and like talks to it.
Jesus Christ!
Because she's insane. Bullseye is nuts.
Yeah.
He just likes murdering people.
Shut up.
Scorpion's a little weird. He's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Titania, she just wants to beat up people because she has an ego problem. And Zemo, he just wants to break out of prison.
That's obviously how you fix your ego problem.
Just beat the shit out of people.
Exactly.
I mean, there you go.
That's what I do.
Why not? Oh. None.
I tell you, interrogated by the police. Bullshit.
That's funny. Cannot wait to do the villain ranking after this.
That's gonna be cool.
We'll do a hero and a villain ranking. We'll do 2.
All right. You'll have to explain to me some of the characters.
That's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah, it better be. I'm sorry.
Better be. No.
I don't know. What else?
Well, we're almost done. We have 6 more minutes. So if we can just talk about some bullshit for 6 more minutes. If you got anything you want to ask me. That was a nice crack out of the elbow.
That was. I
Yeah,
didn't even mean to do that.
That was crispy. Oh, there's another movie we might do. Black Widow.
Oh, right.
So the Black Widow movie, you're going to like this one. It's taking it back to the roots of like more grounded story. It's about government espionage. So if you remember in Winter Soldier 2, which you probably don't, they talk a lot about how Black Widow is dead. Like how she was killed during the attack on New York. And in our universe, the attack on New York went about a little differently. So this Avengers team was Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Black Panther, Sentry, Quicksilver, and Wonder Man.
Okay.
So when Thanos came and destroyed everything, he killed like multiple heroes. Like Black Panther got erased from existence. Wonder Man died, but he'll come back because he's made of ionic energy, so he'll come back. Black Widow died, but her death was actually faked.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Thor, he was off-world. Iron Man was still being a dickbag because he was doing the superhero registration at the time. Mm. So they all go their separate ways after this. And Black Widow is now being hidden by S.H.I.E.L.D. People think she's, like, dead.
Yeah.
And so in this movie, her whole thing would be that she's sick of pretending like she's a dead woman walking. And so she decides to go out and prove that she's still alive. And you're going to like this. So she fights, like, 3 different villains in this movie. Her main villain is Taskmaster.
Oh, shit.
The real one.
I love to see that.
The real one.
The real one.
He's got vengeance. You're going to like it. So what happens is we find out that the whole thing is orchestrated by Nick Fury as a test for her to see if she's actually still capable of being a hero after all this time. So he sends Taskmaster after her.
Yeah.
And is like, if you can beat him, then you can be a hero again. But other than that, don't even try.
Huh.
And so she fights Taskmaster, but during the process of this, she fights Scourge. If you don't know how that is, he's like a Hydra villain. He kind of looks like Crossbones, but cooler. And then she fights this female assassin called Viper, and she's a member of Hydra. So she fights some like Hydra soldiers and mercenaries, and eventually, Nick Fury is a big character in the movie. Red Guardian is too.
Nice.
A lot of S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff, if you're into that kind of thing, which I know is not as interesting as other people.
That sounds cool.
They can make for a cool plot.
Yeah.
But that's that story.
Yeah.
And anyway, you got anything for me?
What's your dream MCU movie? Like if Disney, big $1 million, put millions of dollars into one movie about a character or a storyline, what would you want it to be?
Like if they did it accurately?
Yeah.
I would love to have like an MCU adaptation of the Jeff Lemire Moon Knight run. Like if they were willing to get like gory with it, like that would be insane.
It would. Yeah.
Or the freaking Warren Ellis storyline. I might be the same one. I don't even remember. Either that or like a run. It's a story called Damnation in Marvel. I don't know what year it came out. It's about the Midnight Suns. It's Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, Blade, Ghost Rider, Elsa Bloodstone, Scarlet Spider, Iron Fist, and Man-Thing.
Oh, wow.
Basically what happens is the sins of Earth finally like catch up to it, and hell itself like grows through Earth into Las Vegas, and the devil makes a giant fucking like casino out of hell. It's like, and then he kidnaps the souls of like all the Avengers, and so the Midnight Suns have to go like defeat the Avengers.
Okay.
Sorry, my microphone decided to stop working.
Cool.
But anyway, that's something cool. About you?
I want a proper Sinister Six.
That'd be so good. We were almost there.
Yeah.
We had a Sinister 5.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about No Way Home. I'm sorry. It was good. I really enjoyed it.
We were missing either Vulture, Mysterio, or Scorpion.
Yeah.
Dude, they should have done Scorpion, because they hinted at him.
Yeah. That would have been perfect.
You guys couldn't tell. I like Scorpion.
Really?
No.
Why don't you have a figure on him? Because he's like $50 for a single figure. Okay, yeah.
That's actually the reason why I don't.
Mm-hmm. When's your birthday?
August 1st. Don't you dare get me one, you little fucker.
Wow.
Okay. I'm kidding.
I'm going to shit in a bag and leave it on your doorstep. Happy birthday.
All right, Ben. I guess we're reaching the end here, so is there anything else you want to say?
No.
All right, well, hope you all enjoyed this episode of the YTMCU podcast. And
Bye. It was nice meeting you.
yeah,
Thank you.
we'll definitely get Ben back on here after a few more movies. I think I'm gonna start doing that. I do like part twos where like I bring people back.
Pretty cool.
But anyway,
Have more to talk
I
about.
gotta pee, so I'll see you all later, and